Anyone who has read a voice pedagogy book, written perhaps in the last 60 years, has had to read a chapter about formants. The way to understand vowels is to understand formants. I think it confuses a lot of people, and I want to introduce you to a slightly different way to think about the sound of the human singing voice. This is a property called auditory roughness, and the really cool, amazing thing about this is the presence or the absence of auditory roughness has nothing to do with what I'm doing here. It has everything to do with how we hear sound. So the human voice is made up of harmonics in a harmonic series. Any one of those harmonics actually sounds pretty pure and simple. There's changes in tone color, but there aren't really changes in its quality of purity, essentially. However, when we start stacking harmonics in the harmonic series, something really weird and kind of magical happens. These first 5 harmonics still sound pretty pure. However, notice what happens when I add the next harmonics. Instead, we get a buzzy sound. If we take away those pure harmonics, all that remains is the buzzy sound. If we take away the higher harmonics, all that remains is the pure sound. So the really amazing thing is, this is something we can hear in real singing voices. The more intensity you bring to the voice, the brighter the qualities of the voice are, the heavier the registration that you have, you are automatically going to perceive more of this buzziness. Because again, it has nothing to do with the choice I'm making here. It has everything to do with the way that all of our ears process this sound. So for example, if I start on an E vowel and I make it very weak and I make it very quiet, you can hear a very strong quality to the sound, and there isn't a lot of buzziness at all. If I crescendo it and make it heavier and heavier in terms of the registration of my voice, you'll hear what I'm adding is buzziness. So this is a slightly different way to understand the sound of a human voice. It's not just about changing vowels, it's not just about changing words, it's not about abstract concepts like chest voice or head voice or mixed voice or middle voice. It's actually sonic qualities. And we can talk about these qualities as something that can be added or taken away.